Hey, I've missed you. Yeah. I'm kinda glad that you missed me too. Putting that aside for a second. I see you like those mittens I made for you. That kinda warms my heart. They really do suit you, and I hope it's not too bold of me to say, but I've made you something else. Because last time, it looked like your ears were getting cold. So I happened to make you a matching hat. I've been told in the past I'm actually pretty good at style, but I'll let you be the judge. You definitely look cute, and I'm quite glad to be dating you. You're quite the silly one, aren't you? I'm more than aware of how you've been from day one. I'd be a liar if I said it wasn't somewhat love at first sight. Though my first impression was that you're here to mess around with me. So I'll be honest, I'm sorry if I judged you that way. I couldn't have been more wrong. To be honest, it's something that is incredibly difficult for me to express properly. I am no expert on love or anything like that. It's why it's taken me so long. Why I've been so cautious too. I hope you understand, it's not you, it's me. But none of that matters now, does it? I'm very happy. Happier than I've ever been, actually. It's been a breath of fresh air. Seeing you, smiling, running around with you, doing nonsense. More than inspire me. You've made my life brighter. Is that a strange way of saying it? Perhaps it is, but I don't want you getting the, well, wrong idea. You're more than just fun to be around. And I would have never, ever given you that kiss if I didn't mean it. Let's go, shall we? I'm sure there's many places we can go to yet. And besides that, you've got such an interesting way about you. Just walking with you is fun. Here we are. I thought maybe since you like Coda so much, we should pick him up and go someplace together, like a small but tight-knit family. I'm glad you like the idea. Took me a while of brainstorming to come up with it. But you know what? Coda, he's the real champion here. He, gave me the idea. Would you believe it? Sometimes I wonder if that cat has more secrets than me. Not that I'm, well, much of a secret keeper myself. I just don't see the point in it, I'll be honest. Especially with people you care about. I understand being mysterious sometimes. Maybe for protective purposes, but, well, maybe I'm a bit boring that way. I don't really feel the need to be secretive with you. So, speaking of secrets, where do you think we're going? How about I give you 3 guesses? Close, but no cigar. Maybe you're on the right track, though. Go ahead, try again. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty close again. 3rd time's the charm? Guess we'll see. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to give you a game over on that one. We're going to a cat cafe. Coda's favorite restaurant and place to hang out. Would you believe it? This cat has a lot of friends. Even a loner like him. I hear he's pretty popular with the lady cats, too. Well, I guess we'll see about that. We're here. Here, hold Coda for a minute. Hey, wait a second. Something's wrong. So you must be some big-time villain. Messing with a cat cafe, huh? What's the matter, tough guy? Cat got your tongue? Well, unlike you, I have respect for the people around me. And you just picked the wrong fight. So what if your quirk is strong? Now you're under my control. There had to be 2 of you. Well, I'm a bit ill-suited to this, but I'll take you both on. Get out of the way! What's the matter? Can't take me on? You think my quirk is worthless? No, idiots! Look at you. You look like a small dog yipping. Trying to be a big dog. Playing with all the tough guys. Surely you can do better than that. What's that? You expect me to cry out in pain? Well, sorry to disappoint you. But you can't possibly do enough to me to make me cry out to you. You're just a coward. One who doesn't say anything. I see how it is. Well, it's a good thing. I'm not just another pretty face. Yeah, what's the matter? I thought you had me figured out, tough guy. What's a taser doing taking down a villain? You're a disgrace. Not to mention, trying to harm people here. At one of my favorite places. If I wasn't... You're just lucky that you're dealing with the hero. Not a villain. Yeah, handle things from here. I'll be just fine. Hey. Sorry if I worried you. I'm just fine. Just a little winded is all. Don't even worry about it. Can't have you worrying on our date. Besides, I showed them who's boss. For all those people that ever doubted me, I'll prove each and every one of them wrong. And besides that, I've got one more that I want to protect right in front of me. Come on. Can't be that hard to understand. Let's go, shall we? A little bruised, maybe. But nothing to ruin our date. I'm glad they didn't hurt you. For a moment there, when he went to go take you as a hostage, I was real tempted. Real tempted to use that guy's quirk and do something drastic. It's 'cause when I think you're in danger, I kind of forget about heroes and villains. Maybe my dream and all, but what's a dream without someone to enjoy it with? Someone special to share it with. Yeah, sure, there's Coda, but you're so important to me too, that I can't imagine life going back to how it was before I met you. Hey, thanks a lot for coming out with me today. Do you like the tea? I've heard this place has the best tea in all of Japan. It's quite a claim. Well, if you ask me, I'm sure there's lots of places that would love to compete with it. But I think it remains one of the better ones, because the atmosphere of the cats. Isn't it funny? Well, there's cats, but there's also birds. They kind of coexist. I always thought it was like Tweety Bird and that dang cat. They couldn't coexist. I always thought I was like that too. That my power would make everyone doubt me. I'd make everybody lose trust in me. Even though I never intended to use it that way. Made friendships a bit hard. But hey, look where I landed. I'd say that's spot on. Bullseye. Hey. Don't say that. Hey, what's wrong? I'm not sure why, but you seemed frail in that moment, so I just grabbed you. What's on your mind? You seem a bit shook up. Hey, don't think like that. Look at me. Ask me if it's gonna be alright. See what I did there? Now you're under my quirk, you can hear me in your brain. Yeah, what's the problem? Yeah, I won't toy with you too much. But aren't you feeling a little calmer now? Have faith in me. I may not have the most direct power, but I'll protect you, and I'll keep being stronger. Believe in me, and I won't let you down. Not now. Not ever. I don't say that lightheartedly either. Yeah, and so what if there's dangerous villains? You don't actually think they can beat me, do you? In fact, there's probably only one or two villains that can properly break free of my ability. And you know how villains love to talk about how great they are, egotistical, so if they ever slip up, and I'm anywhere near them, they're done for. Same goes for hostage situations. They always like to talk when they're on the upper ground. And so if they don't know me, if I don't get a reputation, I always have the advantage. Don't you dare panic. We're gonna be just fine, you and I. We don't have to rise to the very top. We can be heroes that do the nitty-gritty, that make the world safer, that are approachable, not some kind of celebrity. That's never my intention. That's not what a hero is. A hero is somebody who you look up to, not somebody who's thrown in your face in the news. Somebody who saves a cat from a tree. Somebody who saves a turtle from a freeway. Those are heroes every bit. Every bit as much as All Might, if you ask me. Saving a life means you take it under your wing. It may not be your responsibility, but you still care. And with you, it's so much more. You're no victim. If anyone, I'm your victim. Because, baby, you're absolutely amazing. Well, maybe I got a little carried away. But how about we go to the park? I had a good idea. It just dawned on me. What's the matter? Don't tell me you're getting cold feet. Do I need to make you fluffy kitten socks as well? The way you're walking. Don't tell me. Did you get injured in that bout earlier? Dang. I've got a ways to go. Anyways, we can't just have you like that. Bear with this for a moment. I realize this might be a bit embarrassing, but I'm gonna carry you. Change of plans. We'll save the park for next time. But for now, why don't we take you home? It'll be nice to drop by your place. Hey, don't bother giving me that look. There's no reason for you to worry about a thing. I was bruised, but it looks like a bit of broken glass went in your foot. So we gotta get that fixed at home. I would remove it now, but we don't know the extent of the damage. Last thing we want to do is have it bleed quite a lot and then you get lightheaded. No, it's nothing bad. Little more than an annoyance. Stay strong, okay? You can count on me. I've doctored up Coda. I probably never told you, but way back when I first met Coda, he was barely hanging on to life. In a back alley, abandoned. I don't even know who his previous owners were, if they knew or didn't know that he was there. But what I do know is he was abandoned. I felt a kindred spirit with him. And it was how I learned that my power can work on more than just humans. I tried so hard, at first, to get through to him. To get him to understand I didn't want him harm. He scratched the hell out of my arm. Biting me, doing anything he can. Poor fella must have been through a lot. But I didn't give up. I kept trying new ways. Trying to work that thing in my brain that controls the quirk. Trying to think in new ways. Studying how cats communicate. I must have tried everything. But the answer was so simple. To take him and just show him a bit of my heart. Empathy. Care. Feelings in general. or things at that point in my life. I was real bad at expressing. So to Coda, I must have appeared like some inhuman monster, even though I never meant to. I welled up everything inside. And it's thanks to Coda that I learned how to express myself beyond what I thought I could. Even further beyond what I thought that would ever be anything remotely considered myself. Coda has been a real friend. And I consider him family. As much as if I had any siblings. Hey, dry those eyes up. This isn't a sad story. And besides, we're gonna have a nice night still. Just you wait. You think I'd go without letting you have a good one? You underestimate me. First things first. You dry those eyes of yours. Okay? You just hold on. I'm gonna speed up a bit. Coda, this way. We're here. See, all's well that ends well. And besides that, well, we got some work to do. Okay, sit still. And you hold my hand. Do you trust me, baby? Okay. Then listen to my next words very carefully. Fuzzy cat buns. See? The key to being a good doctor is to make sure the patient never has a moment to focus on the wound. Look, silly. It's already out. Your foot's gonna be just fine. Now let's wrap it up for you. And there. You were brave. I'm glad. Come on, I'm gonna pick you up again, okay? That's fine. Just relax, okay? Alright, I'm gonna set you down on the couch here. Is it alright if I make you something to eat? I know it's your place, but... Okay. I promise I won't burn any water. Not this time. Alright. Not bad. Looks like the meal turned out great. So my question to you, though, is any pain? Hey, glad to hear. So after that, has Coda been doing good at keeping you company while I cook? Good. That's 2 check marks. But the most important one, that's one from you. Look me in the eyes. Are you okay? That's the spirit. I knew you were a fighter. And besides, you're cute even when injured. Though let's avoid having that as much as possible, please. I want to protect you. And I want you in so many ways. For now, just be patient. As much as I would love to. But first, we have to make sure you're at 100%, okay? So right now, you focus on getting a nap in, okay? Yeah, I'll be just fine. Me and Coda will keep watch, okay? And besides that, you look awfully sleepy. So just relax, okay? Just stay still, and I'll hold you close, just like this. Shh. It's okay. Don't worry about that. We're just getting started. And I want to tell you something really important. It's not easy for me to say this, but I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore. I want to be more. I know it's not the most composed thing, nor did I even do it in the right order. But will you consider marrying someone like me? It's kind of funny. I never really believed in the constraints of marriage. Partially because my own folks, in recent years, they've grown apart. Despite those vows. Despite all of it. But when I look at you, I'll be honest, I want the whole damn world to know that you're more than that to me. So if it's acceptable to you, if you'll accept a man like me, will you marry me? Oh, baby. Oh, my baby. My precious, precious love. You have no idea how long I wanted to ask those words. But I just didn't know if what I felt was love. If I understood love. And actually, one of the scariest things for me was if I'd be physically able to cope with, well, certain aspects of touch and feeling things. I've always kind of had a fear of it. I don't know why. It never really made sense to me. But I'll tell you what. With you, it went away. So pardon the crudeness of everything. But you dispelled my fears. You made me understand that it's not just for other people, and that it means something. It's not just a fake love. It's a real one. You're the real deal. And frankly, I can't believe that I got lucky enough to meet someone as cool as you, as amazing as you. I'm gonna kiss you so many times. Look at you. You've made a big tough guy like myself reduced to the state. Am I laughing or crying? I swear, I can't even tell anymore. It's amazing of you. Amazing. I'm so glad I met you. So, enough with my own overwhelmed self. Are you okay? Hopefully I didn't hurt your foot or anything. Besides that, what is it, huh? I guess you could say that we've become the couple I always wished my parents would be. I'm so happy. It's that sweet feeling when you know you made the right choice, when you know it was really worth it. That silver lining in life, just when you think you can't make it any further. You just gotta keep going, or else you'll never find that sweet love like I did. You're amazing, baby. You're the kitten mittens to my kitten hat. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Exactly what I've wanted to do for a long time. You know what that is? I'm gonna make us matching cat-style sweaters. Why are you laughing? Anticlimactic? Of course, we can get different colors. What's your favorite color? An excellent choice. Let me get the yarn. Would you like to see me at work? I've heard I'm pretty fast at what I do. It's nice having more than just Coda to watch. Baby, there's so much I want to show you. Did you know I actually do a bunch of different things? Hobbies that I hope you'll enjoy. Other than the crocheting, I'm actually quite good at sewing things in general. So if you ever have something rip or tear, don't even think of throwing it away. I like to mend broken things, but it's kind of funny, whether you intended to or not. You mended something broken in me. You see, before I met you, it was a dark and scary world. Even though I was trying my best, in my heart I never actually thought I'd meet someone who's okay with all my, well, my quirkiness. All those strange odds and ends. Because I've been such a loner, it's definitely been difficult. Trying. And it takes a lot to open up to people. I never told you this before, but I think you deserve to know. I once had a best friend. A long time ago, back in elementary school. We were close. Me and her. Close enough that I'd say we were the best friends two kids could be. Time passed and we were as tight-knit as ever. But then, after one day, you know, you think such a sad thing would happen on a dreary, rainy day. But no, it was such a happy day. It was sunny. The clouds were barely even there. I could hear the birds chirping. And you know what happened? A villain. A villain. A villain took her. And, well, part of me wished I had control of my quirk at that point. But another part of me, it just doesn't know what to say. I don't know whatever became of her. I remember seeing the missing posters. It really shook me up. I can't tell you how much I wanted to fix things. Because in a way, it was all my fault. I was the one that took us to that forest that day. We were just supposed to be out playing. We always went there, but why did I have to say that day? I'm sorry. But that's why. That's why I've always had trouble trusting people. Because I was scared. Scared that I might lose someone again. I never ever want to lose someone special to me again in such a helpless way. That's why I want to be a hero so bad. So badly. I practiced what used to be friends, mutual friends, became distant acquaintances. I didn't stop there. It's horrible. And I've never told anyone this. But for a time, it was all that mattered to me. All that ever mattered to me was getting revenge, finding and saving her. But I was too late. My persistence in chasing, studying that psychopath, it led me to her. And it led me to him. And you know what? He made the mistake of answering my question. I'm so sorry, but I wanted to avenge her so badly. Something in the back of my mind couldn't trust the police to deal with him. And so I told him, walk to the bottom of that lake. And I turned and I ran. I need to get this off my chest. I want to be a hero. But can you still say you'll marry me? Even if I did that. You know, it weighed on me. Because even as I ran, I looked back once, and I didn't see him anymore. So, no, I'm kind of afraid of myself. Afraid of what I did. I never told anyone. But now that you know, make sure you give me an honest response. In all honesty, I should have said this before. But I didn't have the courage. Forgive me, my love. What's that supposed to mean? You can't seriously. I thought you'd be horrified with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what to say. But please, are you sure that I have even more to thank you about? After all that, I swore, no matter what it took, I would never, ever use my quirk that way again. I'd never be a villain. So please. No. Well, it's a terribly sad story. I will never let such a tragedy repeat. Never. So, my fiance. Why don't I make you something to eat? I know I made something earlier, but it was just a snack, and besides, maybe that's just what we need. Something nice. Something heartwarming.